But hopefully our next guy isn't dangerous. He's going by the name Truth Lives in the chat.
All right.
Hello, good sir. Are you there?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, his mic is muted.
Hey,
There
hey, can
he
you guys hear me?
is.
Yeah, we
can
got
hear
you,
just
man.
fine.
What's up?
How am I coming in? Am I sounding aight?
Yeah,
Sounding
you're
great.
good, man. You're good.
He's a
Okay,
self-professed boomer, so just forgive his technological ineptness. Not like I know anybody
my
in this room or
apologies.
anything.
I don't mean to ruin the show. I really appreciate your guys' show, and I really appreciate the time that you both put into it.
No, you're
I'm not
ruining
going to
anything,
say
bro.
I appreciate services and stuff because the military's kind of messed up in my mind. But I know people got to do what they got to do though, so I'm not going to start harping on that kind of nonsense. So just to be quick, I don't want to take too much time. I was born to a single mom. She kind of was looking for a guy a lot more so than raising kids, right? And I'm a boy, so she had a lot on her hands, and that didn't go so hot. And then I tried to join the military. I got a medical hold, and I've never gotten married, and I've watched other people just kind of ruin their lives.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to learn from others. So
Dude, you're a
my
wise
apologies
man.
for ranting. Go on.
Yeah, you're a wise man. If you pay attention to what's going on with your friends and they're all getting train wrecked.
Yep.
I have no idea why. I was the same way. I literally saw my friends get train wrecked and divorced, and I'm like, oh, I'll do it. It'll be different for me because she loves me. Get out of here. That does not happen.
I dated a girl at 14 when I was in high school. I was head over heels for her, and of course, all high school sweethearts, it always ends well.
Of course.
So as soon as that ended, So as soon as that ended, I was devastated, and that really snapped me out of this. And it was prior to internet and all that. I'm kind of old. I'm in my 30s. So,
I got you.
But yeah, I'm just
both
very
of us,
grateful
bro.
for the experiences. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I said you're younger than both of us, bro. You're not old. You still smell like pee.
Yep. So greenhorn, I guess.
You got
I just really. Sorry, go ahead.
You got some green poop running down your leg. Stop eating the peas.
Stop eating peas.
Yeah.
And just my final closing here. I just wanted to say that I argue that it's a morality issue that people are suffering from. This is we are given our worldviews through television and school and our parents. And I argue I can quote quite a few books on this. Anthony Sutton, Jonas Salk, Zbigniew Brzezinski, Henry Kissinger. I'm sure Pop knows what I'm talking about. These geopolitical pieces of garbage. And they have a lot of books. And these books have talked about, hey, we're going to depopulate you. We don't want you around. And, this is all kind of socially engineered through the schools and the screens. And they give you an immoral ideology. So people can no longer justify why something is right or wrong anymore. And it's all about feelings, my feels, and habits.
Yep.
And this is and the replacement ideology given to people is materialism, man's oldest idol, mammon. I would argue. And so because of that, we are now immoral, degenerate human beings that now hate each other because we're in competition with resources, where if we could just kind of work together and kind of get rid of these leaders, these banking scum that have been in power for 300 years since the Battle of Waterloo. And I argue we always have to be on guard, because once those leaders get in that are moral and objective, they can always change. Their kid can be a spoiled, rotten brat, whatever happens. So people always have to guard for morality. And so this is the real fight, I would argue. Go ahead, sorry.
Well, you're right, man. You're right. And what do you think? I mean, they destroyed the family.
Yeah.
All right. Now, everyone out there, I talked about the 5 fences, right? We live behind 5 fences of safety, and inside, in the middle, they're piping in the news and everything that they want you to know. All right. So if the news is lying to you, and school doesn't teach you what you need to know, and they lied to you as well, and they destroyed the family, what else is left? I mean, literally, we are going for Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0 here.
Right. So here's my argument. I think this is actually a good thing, because the worst things get, people will tend to wake up out of their materialism, immoral, degenerate coma, because it starts to affect them. once it affects them, they have to then question their presuppositions, their worldview.
Yeah.
However,
hey, you got to stop using all those big college words. You're about to knock me
Sorry,
out of the
I
groove.
didn't. I only went to community college. Most of this stuff that I learned is online.
I know. I'm just fucking with you, man.
So it's just a worldview issue. And so, but here's the issue. If once people change and they're like, we got to find something different and new, there's always another trap. There's always another scam artist, another grifter who's going to sell them an idea, and it's going to be immoral. So
I would definitely agree with what you have to say.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
You're not wrong at all, bro.
So here's my answer, because I don't want to be black-pilled. I don't believe in all that shit. You endure till the end. You leave, you flee, you exile. If you have to get captured by the system, hey, it is what it is. But you try and live another day. You don't sacrifice your life for these degenerate pedophile monsters. Sorry, my bad.
No,
you're allowed.
We're cool here, and you're not wrong. Don't apologize for it.
Yeah, the wording. I'm pretty harsh in reality, but online I know I have to be careful. And so just go to build a house, get some land, have a kid and a wife. But I understand that right now, divorce and marriage is weaponized to destroy men in the family.
Oh yeah.
And if you look at history, a good wife, an actual good wife, is the lottery. Literally, the odds of winning the lottery. So most women have always been very difficult to deal with for men in general, historically. So. Yeah, it's interesting, but I would argue we have to keep perpetuating and have kids at least, even without women, I guess, and then raise them on your own land and just
I got you.
Grow.
But
Sorry,
listen, okay. Having kids today is such a big risk that
I agree.
Like for the average family, you got to have two incomes. You got to have the income from the father and the mother to make things work comfortably. Women are punching out, taking half of the income of the divorced, father, and that father literally lives in poverty and, dare I say, a slave until those kids, get out of the system or age out.
Yeah.
All right, and then maybe you get to see them 96 hours a month, and every time you drop them off, it's the equivalent of processing a death.
Yeah.
All right. So I cannot, in good conscience, recommend anyone get married or have children the conventional way. If you want to have kids,
this is more like Booney. Sorry, go ahead.
If you want to have kids, pay a woman, a surrogate, or whatever, and then do what you got to do. It's little. I'm sick and tired of burying people over this horse shit. I've buried, I can't even count how many people. In 33 years, I quit counting the funerals at 100, but I've done way more. And 30% of those funerals were either suicides or questionable at best. That is a tragedy, and nobody is talking about it. Nobody gives a fuck. I mean, listen, we have a system that has been literally corrupted with evil. Anything that destroys love and hope is evil. The family court system does that on a regular basis every day in every state, in every county of this country. It's a serious business. All right. Hey, thanks for calling in, man. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you again.
No problem, man. We're all good.
You have a good day, guys.
Take it easy. That was a good one. I mean, he didn't really have a rap-hay story, but he was wise enough to watch his friends go through that minefield.
True enough.
And literally, he's like, I just watched Bob, Ray, and Sam walk through that minefield, and one guy's dead, another guy's missing a leg, and the other dude is blinded. Do I want to go that way? I don't think so. I think I'm good. Yeah. I'll stay right here, thank you.
Yeah.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.